Oh, they look so good. Right? They're so yummy. So good. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Today is just a Saturday morning. We are going to be watching Crosby, who is my nephew, my sister's son. We're going to watch him play hockey today, so that's going to be really fun. And then after that, we might go book shopping. I want to check out the bookstore and see if they have any good releases, because I know April is a really good hot release time of the year. So we might do that. And then, yeah, we're going to have lunch. And it's going to be a good day today. Today I'm putting on my contacts because I do not want to be bothered by glasses today. So we're going to put some contacts in. Crosby's hockey team is a brand new hockey team. So they're still getting to know each other, but they will get better. And I just love watching them. They're so cute. Crosby's a really good hockey player. And yeah, he always gets a lot of goals. So it's really nice to see him play and just support. It's really fun. Always go with my family, and yeah, we always have a good time. While we're at it, I'm going to do my makeup. I think we're just going to go in with eyeliner again. If I can find, oh yeah, it's right here. Get some eyeliner. Makeup's done. We're just going to go with eyeliner today because I don't feel like doing any foundation or anything, but maybe we'll put some sunscreen on because I know that's really important. We're going to go in with the La Roche-Posay sunscreen. It was really sunny the day that we went to the hockey yesterday. It was really sunny, and then when we went into the arena, it was just so cold. I had to borrow my sister's jacket, like a winter jacket, but yeah, it's very cold in the arenas. I'm gonna bring a sweater with me so I don't get really cold. My brother and his wife and kids got me this nice new soap dispenser, and you just go like this. It works really well. It's really awesome. I love it. This is the soap that I'm using. It's the Moana Princess by Disney, and it smells so good. Just put on my Oilers hoodie. The Oilers won this series. I'm so happy. I was overjoyed. Like, I knew we were going to get it because we were just doing way better than LA, and we always beat LA in the playoffs the first game. I mean, the first series, we always beat them because we always play them first. So I just knew that we were going to beat them because they can't even get past the first round. But yeah, I just put on some lip gloss. I put on the LA Colors lipstick, and then I put the Peptide Lip Tint by Quo Beauty. I love this stuff. Really pink. And yeah, I just put in my clips, and I'm going to put in these blue earrings because it matches what I'm wearing. And everybody wears like hockey type things when we go see Crosby play. So I just thought it'd be fitting to wear this Oilers hoodie. And I really like these earrings. They're from Ardennes. They're so cute. And they just match what I'm wearing. So we're going to go out. We are going to watch some hockey. Then we'll get lunch.
Amanda, you changed the uniform?
Yeah, well, it's reversible.
I was looking for the...
We're home.
We'll get some books. I've always wanted to read this book. Hi guys, we're back at home. I got a book haul for you guys. I got a few self-help books, and I also got one fiction book. So we're gonna dive into this. Let's get started. First book we have here is by Olivia Blake. Again, I love her. Alone with the Ether. Heard really good things about this book. It's a not your average love story, but two people meet in the Art Institute by chance. Prior to their encounter, he is a doctoral student who manages his destructive thoughts with compulsive calculations about time travel. She is a bipolar counterfeit artist
undergoing court-ordered psychotherapy. By the end of the story, these things will still be true, but this is not a story about endings. For Reagan, people are predictable and tedious, including perhaps especially herself. She copes with the dreariness of existence by living impulsively, imagining a new alternate timeline being created in the wake of every rash decision, to although the world feels disturbingly chaotic. He gets through his days by erecting a wall of routine, a backbeat of rules and formulas that keep him going. Without them, the entire framework of his existence would collapse. For Reagan and Aldo, life has been a matter of resigning themselves to the blueprints of inevitability until the two meet. Could 6 conversations with a stranger be the variable that shakes up the whole entire simulation? This sounds so interesting, right up my alley. I'm really excited to read that. The next book I've always wanted to read but never picked it up because I was like, oh, it's so thick. But it is The Myth of Normal by Gabor Mate with Daniel Mate, his son. And I've always wanted to read this, Trauma, Illness, and Healing in a Toxic Culture. So, yeah, Gabor Mate's internationally best-selling books have changed the way we look at addiction and have integral in shifting the conversations about ADHD, stress, disease, embodied trauma, and parenting. Now, in this revolutionary book, he eloquently dissects how in Western countries that pride themselves on their healthcare systems, chronic illness and general ill health are on the rise. So what is really normal when it comes to health? I'm very interested to read this. This is also right up my alley. I'm very interested in learning about healing and living life in a toxic culture and illness, trauma, stuff like that. I'm just very excited to read this. Another book on anxiety and I'm really interested in this right now. It's by Martha Beck. It is Beyond Anxiety, Curiosity, Creativity, and Finding Your Life's Purpose. There's a blurb in here. It says, in Beyond Anxiety, Beck explains why anxiety is skyrocketing around you and within you, showing how you can not only reduce worry, but use it to propel you into a life filled with peace, meaning, and joy. So, yeah, I'm really excited to read this too. I'm really into self-help. I've read a lot of self-help in my lifetime, and it's one of my favorite things to read. The last book that I have is How to Do the Work by Dr. Nicole LePera. Recognize your patterns, heal from your past, and create yourself. This is also very interesting. Talks about self-healing and the impact of past experiences and traumas on current relationships, beliefs, and behaviors. These behaviors can keep people stuck in frustrating, painful patterns of codependency and self-betrayal. This is also super exciting and interesting to me. So those are all my books. They're so colorful. Look at them. But yeah, these are all the books that I got. I'm really happy to dive into these. I just love reading, and I'm a micro learning type of person. I like to read in increments from self-help books. I find that if I just read it straight through, it doesn't have as much meaning, but sometimes I do that with certain books, but it depends. And I just love taking tidbits of learning from each book, and I really take them into account on my life and how I can implement them into my life. So these books are really good for me. I love learning from other people, doctors and whatnot. So yeah, my anxiety has skyrocketed the past few months, and I don't know, there's just so much to unpack, you know. There's a lot of feelings, lots of emotions, lots of triggers. There's a lot of dealing with seasonal depression, and also it becoming May and it's spring. The season's changing and emotions are arising. So lots of people are going through these things, especially mental illness. And I think seasonal depression is one of those things where it doesn't go away. It just always comes during spring. So it's one of the more common seasons of depression for some people, and winter. it's really important to work on your mental health and work on your health for many reasons. We want to be healthy. We want to have a clear mind. We want to just try to heal from inner pasts, and we want to really challenge ourselves to be better people. So yeah, I got these books and I hope they help. When I was doing my physician's assessment the other day, I got an email saying that I had to do the assessment, and it just made me so anxious, and just thinking about going back to work and how I'm not ready. I was not at the time ready to go back to work, and I'm glad that we finally resolved what was happening, and we figured out that I need to be off work right now. So my doctor allowed me to take the time to rest. And I think that's really good for me, because I do need to work out some things. I do need to be healthier and be strong for myself. I know that my emotions got the best of me at sometimes, but also I can work on that. I can be better in other ways other than being anxious all the time. And I've been happy. I've done lots of self-care. I've done lots of growing and hanging out with my family and just focusing on the good things, the positive things, and not being negative, not overthinking, just really being in the present and living life, being in the moment, taking time to enjoy life rather than worrying all the time, overthinking your thoughts. And these past few days have been really good for me. And the 2 weeks that I was off from work, and then now I'm on break. So there is a lot to work on, but at the same time, I am focusing on the good things. And I think it's really important for me to keep doing that.
Vieni perché andare. Non so quanto, ma ti va.